since we last spoke, I got to say it was pretty awesome to see you on the red carpet. At the Stars and Hearts premiere, and I'm like, that guy was on my show. I'm like, it was sort of a nice moment for me to see your success and to have that interview just like a couple weeks prior. I thought it was absolutely awesome. But tell us about your overall experience and how did it feel seeing Red Dog get prime time attention?
Well, I got to tell you, I was in Detroit. So Troy, our FBI guy or our ex-FBI guy, he flew to Detroit. I flew to Detroit. Matthew Margate came down from Canada with a couple Rad Dogs, and we started filming all of those clips that you see on raddog.ai, right? So we're there, and we get a call from Los Angeles. So we're in Detroit. We're filming. We're busy. We get a call from LA, and they say, hey, red carpet coming up. Do you want to do it? And we're like, yeah, tell me more. And they're like, well, it's tomorrow. And it's like 3:00 on the Wednesday. I got to move heaven and earth to get out there. One, because it'll be a cool experience. And two, that exposure is amazing. So we sat in middle seats on like direct flights to LA, and it was all kinds of drama with the weight of the shipment and all that stuff. But we got there. The production staff and the Fox personnel were so welcoming. Rad Dog felt like a star. I got to hang out with Ronda Rousey's husband. They're both super cool. And we loved it. We absolutely loved it. It was a great experience for me. I think it was a great moment for the company. And the fact, Eric, that you were able to share in it tells me that so many other people in our community shared it too. And that makes it worthwhile. It was fantastic.
Mark, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'll add, it's funny, even weeks after that event, I was getting comments, right? People would send me like a screenshot or a screen grab, and they're just like, hey, is that you, Rad Dad? And I was, yeah, that's Rad Dog, and that's Steve. And, it allows us to tell the story, right? And talk to people about it. So a lot of fun. And the pictures were great. And the smiles, of course, were great.
And we haven't even released everything that we've got, by the way, from it. So we got to figure out how to drip it out. A couple of weeks ago or last week, I did a part 1 of Rad Dog's journey. And we'll do part 2 on the first law enforcement deployment. That will be part 2, like all the things leading up to that first LE deployment. And then we'll send out that segment as well. So yeah, more to come on Rad Dog for sure.
Well, I made sure when I saw that, I shot you a text message. I'm like, congrats. I go, man, that must have been like a overwhelming experience, sort of like movie-esque, having to rush to get there within a day. And, that must have been a pretty overwhelming positive experience. That I could just imagine what that was like to see your success.
I'll give you one last little anecdote from the story, okay? So we're like rushing, right? Like, because it's just a nightmare. It's happened like in minutes. We have to turn this around. We get to the Detroit airport. We have this case, and it's an oversized case, and we put it on the scale. It's 107 pounds. And the limit for the weight for this particular type of package is 100 pounds. So we're literally in line, in the baggage line. We got the lid open. We're unscrewing parts of Rad Dog, putting it in our backpacks and stuff, weighing it again. Oh, this is not 7 pounds. Like, that's part of the story of how that thing came together. One of those moments.
Well, if somebody saw why the plane was landing sort of like this, maybe it was the Red Dog.
Right.